Hello everyone and welcome to Eurogamer live from EGX 2016.
My goodness, very exciting.
It is very exciting. This is my first ever live stream for me.
Is it?
Eurogamer Expo.
You're an old hand at live streams, so you'll be grand.
I know. It's a cool live stream as well because we're going to be doing Star Wars Battlefront Death Star DLC. It's a DLC I've not played yet. So
I think it's one that a lot of people have been waiting for as well.
Yeah. There's a brand new mode we're going to try out called Battle Station mode, and it's plays out very differently to the other modes that
There's
you've got.
three sort of stages, right?
That's right, yeah. The first stage is taking out some Star Destroyers.
Yes.
Then it moves inside the Death Star.
Yes.
And then the final stage is doing the trench run.
Stay on target, right?
Famous trench run. So we're going to try to get through all of this and do it. But if, you know...
How confident are you feeling?
I'm not very confident. I aim like a stormtrooper, I'm afraid. So, you know... and I haven't played Star Wars Battlefront for a very long time.
aren't you a little bit short for a stormtrooper?
Well, you know, that's the rumours.
You're taller than I am. It's okay. Not in heels, though.
Yeah. So you're a Star Wars fan, aren't you?
I am a Star Wars fan. Yes.
You actually
big
got to go out to Anaheim.
That was yeah. So we've had Star Wars Celebration this year, but last year I went out to Anaheim for the I guess it was one of the first reveals of this game. And yeah, it was very exciting. Like honestly, Star Wars Celebration is probably like one of the most welcoming, inclusive cons I've ever been to. Like it was just so wonderful. Like there were people, like families, there were like young people, old people. Like it was just awesome to see so many people coming together to just celebrate their passion. I think that's just one of the amazing things that Star Wars does for people. Though.
I was super jealous that you went. I was reading your tweets and weeping.
I was kind of rubbing it in, wasn't I? I was a little bit obnoxious about it, but that's what I do.
Yeah, well, while we're loading the game, I just say hello to some people in the comments. We've got Irina in the comments who's saying, what is your position on Ewoks, Aoife?
I am usually a sucker for cute things, but Ewoks are taking it a little bit far. I mean, you know, they tried their best, but...
They're no Gungans.
No, oh God, no.
You know.
Oh God.
Okay.
They are not Gungans. That's one thing you can say about them.
So I think what we're doing here is we've jumped straight into the second mode, have we? Oh, I don't know, actually. What is this? Imperial Blockade. Okay, so this is the first mode, and we are on the Imperial forces.
So I was looking up how these have this DLC has been going down since it's launched, and I think one of the things people have been saying is to stay on your objective. I think a lot of people weren't perhaps like going for the Star Destroyers as much as they should do. So
yeah. Ooh, do you know what? I'm going to have to do some inverting quickly. Apologies.
Oh, Ian.
I like to play inverted.
You're a
It's the only way to play. It's the only way to play. Legendary. Right, so I have to defeat the rebel fighters, so let's try and find some of them.
We're finally fighting in space.
We're in space. Do your best Tim Curry impression.
Well, I'm escaping to the one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism. Space.
Spice.
I love Tim Curry so much.
He is legendary. Right, so we're taking out the rebels and trying to defend the...
Yes. So Y-Wings are incoming.
Where are the Y-Wings?
So there's two new heroes with this DLC. We've got Chewbacca and we've got Bosk Trandoshan, who is very, very skilled at killing rookies. I like to think they paired those two together specifically.
Oh God, I died. Can you do a Chewbacca impression?
Oh, no, I can't. Go on.
That's as good as I can do.
That's pretty good.
A fat cat. Someone's heckling me off.
You can't slag him off when he's on camera. That's mean.
Is this out for people with the season pass, says Chairface? Yes, it is.
Here we go now. Here we go.
Okay,
Come on,
here we
Ian.
go.
Come on. Stop looking at comments when you're meant to be shooting down X-Wings. Come on now.
Come on, stay on target. Oh,
Ah.
nice shot. Patron WJ.
Defeat the rebel fighters.
There we go. So, I'm going to play good now.
Let the hate flow through you.
So we need to pick a target. One of these red dots flying around.
How do the ships control then? Like, are they quite responsive?
It's pretty. Yeah, it's nice and arcadey. Very easy to pick up. You got left trigger will lock on. So I'm locking onto this guy now. Your lasers do run out quite quickly. They overheat quite quickly. So
I'm getting serious, like Rogue Squadron
Match there.
flashbacks here.
It is very Rogue Squadron-y. This Fighter Squadron, the flying stuff, is my favourite part of Battlefront. I just... how do you do it? I can't remember how you do it now. There is a way to go.
Oh, are you? Oh, look at that.
I'm really looking forward to playing like a PS VR version of.
Oh wow, yeah.
You know, actually being inside a
Death Star. That's no moon.
Yeah. It's a space station. Right, where are we?
So now, come on, you're a little how far away from the fight you are.
We got distracted by the Death Star. Okay, how are we doing?
Get in there, mix it up.
Winning. I have no idea if we're winning. Right, those white.
Here we go. Here we go.
So.
They're recovering.
Enemy fighter behind you.
Yes.
Did I get him?
Yes.
So I got speed boost and evasive maneuvers. Someone was trying to get me from behind. So yeah, I haven't played this for a couple of months, so I'm trying desperately to remember the controls as we go.
So now, hands up if you haven't realized it, I haven't played this very much at all. So tell me more about, because the trait cards have been changed in this DLC, haven't they?
Yeah, I don't. Do you know what? I don't know even if the cards.
Yeah.
I don't think they even use them too much anymore. For perks and things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're passive, right?
Yeah. So you can choose different perk loadouts and things, and you can earn them as you level up.
Oh right, yeah. Because what is it? Chewbacca's you can increase the number of crossbow bolts he uses.
Yeah.
As he goes on. The big thing about Bosk, I think, is that he is actually capable of healing when he gets killed.
Oh, their
awesome.
special powers. Yeah, the hero characters.
Yes.
Oh,
because there was an article on Eurogamer that was about.
I've heard of that website.
Yeah, I've heard of that too. There's an article where it says that Chewbacca is actually really great melee because he's got like a ground pound that takes out all the enemies around him.
Yeah.
And he can rack up quite large kill streaks, but because Boss can heal, his kill streaks are insane because he can basically survive an entire.
Just
run.
keep going and going.
Just keeps
Okay.
going. So
well,
there's kill streaks online already of him over 100 strong.
Well, our next mission is to guard this little R2 unit. Look at him, he's so cute. So we're going to guard him. I will try my best to find a hero pickup. They kind of appear randomly.
Is it? Is that how it works?
Yeah.
Okay.
As far as I know, they kind of spawn in the same-ish areas, but you never know which one of those areas it's going to be.
Shoot the droid. Oh no.
The drone.
Don't you dare shoot any mouse droids.
What? Oh. You want me to leave the droids alone, do you?
I want you to leave the mouse droids alone. And all the,
What's
any of
this?
the
Is
R2
that poison gas? I don't know if that's poison gas or not. Oh, that was a very cool Star Wars flip. Oh, yeah. Iota 13. I was definitely role-playing with my Stormtrooper aim there.
Yeah, you're role-playing. Okay, sure.
So if we did,
That's what we'll do.
we were successful in that last mission, which means we've gone on to this one. If we'd have failed, we'd have had to have replayed that first bit again, but we'd have been swapped to a different team.
Oh.
Okay, right.
Okay,
Focus.
Focus. I'll stop talking at you now.
Here we
Let's
go.
watch and comment.
So yeah, watch me show off my pro skills. So Bosk is someone's picked him up.
Oh, I see.
So we're going to head over and check him out.
Yes.
Here he is.
Oh man, look at him. I always remember seeing him the first time in the films, and his feet, because I think there's a shot where you can almost see the bottom of his feet because he's standing up.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's a dude wearing a costume.
Yeah. Almost see his sneakers under.
Yeah, exactly.
feet.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's almost like, those slippers you used to get when you were a kid that were like, tiger claws
Yes.
or something, and they got like the big flat bit on the bottom.
Yeah, that sounds about right. So wait, we have to attack? So they, I think perhaps, ooh, he's a rebel. Take that, rebel scum!
He's literally just like a foot away from you. You're like, yeah.
So, we've got to guard this again. So I guess, it's droid defense, so we have to get close to it, claim it, then guard it. And then they get close to it and they can reclaim it. And
so it's basically like capture the flag or something like that. Well, not quite capture the flag, capture the defense point.
The thing I like about this game so much is how, just, true to the style of the original games.
Yes, I mean, it does look absolutely gorgeous.
Does look lovely. Look at this.
How rude.
How rude. He's fluent in 10 million forms of communication. Oh, you can't shoot him. Oh, it's like the Ewoks.
Do you know what, right? This is the thing, right? So everyone is so quick to like slag off Jar Jar, it's like, have you met C-3PO? Do you remember how annoying he was in the original films?
If I had to go to a party with either C-3PO or Jar Jar, I'd take 3PO anytime.
Really?
Yeah, Jar Jar would get me kicked out.
That's
Spill everyone's
that's
drinks
fair.
for a start. Look at this guy.
Lord Vader will help us make
He's been playing for a long time. That's like one of the Emperor's guards or something.
Pew, pew, pew. Oh yeah, that's the Imperial Guard.
Right. So yeah, how are you enjoying Eurogamer Expo at the moment?
I'm enjoying it quite a lot, actually. Yeah, it's
Good.
been fun. I actually got to play some games today and yesterday, which is a turn up for the books. I played some Dishonored 2 this morning.
Nice.
I played some ukulele yesterday.
Do you know what? I've only played one game. Apart, not counting this one, I've only played one game, and it was VR Pac-Man.
Oh
It's very
really?
good
Oh,
fun.
that's right. You played it this morning, and you looked very cool doing it. By the way.
I was rocking that VR treadmill.
So he actually was like on a. It was, what would you call it? Like it is
like
almost
a-
like a treadmill.
Yeah, I think
But it's like circular. Like you stand in one place and you wear these fancy slippers.
Yeah, they look like giant Crocs.
They actually do. And like there's what were those? The points at the bottom of them, I guess, were like
So
motion
the
sensors.
little tiny discs that give you less surface area to
Yes,
make it more
you're
slick.
doing absolutely woefully here. But yeah, so he was like running around. That coupled with the VR headset, you were like running around in a literal, like the actual viewpoint of
Yeah.
Pac-Man maze. It was awesome.
It was great fun. It made me look a bit silly, I'm not going to lie, but
bet.
it was good fun.
A bit silly.
I looked better than Chris, let's put it.
That's actually
But
yeah.
you can watch that video up on our channel now. Wait
Yes.
until this stream's over though first. Oh, I died again. Look, I died because I was promoting. Death by self-promotion.
Not
Sorry.
very good at the old multitasking, Ian.
It's fine, it's fine. I think we're...
Who's, oh, Palpatine. Palpatine's on the scene.
Oh, Palpy.
Is that timer? What is that?
I think up top, I think as long as
Oh, that's
that
your
blue
progress
line
there,
doesn't
isn't
go
it?
all the way before the time runs out.
But
I think.
what's around Palpatine himself?
Oh,
There's-
that I presume is his health, or
Oh, I
like
see.
how long
Oh, I
it's
see.
alive
I
for.
see. Oh, but they can be alive for as long as they're alive, right? Because then,
They can get killed.
oh yeah, for sure.
And then
And then that's the end. Of
that's it.
And then
a new
does it
pickup will
just-
appear
It just
a
randomly.
little bit
spawns?
later. Yeah, I get killed by Princess Leia.
Oh wow! I guess that's quite fair though as well, because like for someone who will probably not rack up a very good kill streak, it's good that to know that I will still get to play as a hero if
Yeah.
I'm fast enough.
Yeah, it is very fair.
I mean, not for very long, but you know.
It gives beginners and pros an equal chance to get the power up. Some games, you know, if you're a pro, you can just own the game, and
Sure.
people feel a bit overwhelmed if they've never played before. But with this, it's a bit. It gives you a bit of an entry into
Would you
first
say it's
person.
quite accessible then? Like,
It is.
let me just
Yes.
check this.
Look at this guy. I got ya. Yeah. I'm getting a couple of kills. I dare not look at my kill-death ratio.
What are you talking about? You're doing fantastically. Look at that. Look at that. You just blasted yourself in the face.
I've just remembered that I probably have grenades as well.
Maybe switch it up.
Yes,
maybe
let's have a
maybe
look.
get out the grenades.
Have I got grenades? No. Oh no, it looks like a pickup.
The
L1 and
attention to
R1
detail
do.
in
Do
these
you know
is
what? I've
fantastic.
forgotten everything about this game. Extraction point. So we've got to stop the droid from getting to that extraction point.
Ah, get him. Kill him. Oh no.
There we go. So we've battered him.
I feel
Hold
so,
down square, yeah, and then
There
we're
you go.
capturing him. There we go.
I feel so guilty.
Honestly,
I've
I've
never done that.
played this game before, I promise.
You got a trophy. Yay!
Yay! Stop that droid!
All right.
This game's got,
pressure,
you know, the
man.
Gears of War reload mechanic. It
Yes.
does that as well.
No pressure.
Loads of
but-
them. If I just shoot in a straight, get out my way, dude. If I just shoot in a straight line.
No, I wouldn't recommend
Oh, flanked.
it. Hey,
Flanked by
Greedo.
Greedo. He definitely shot first then.
Nice.
Hey.
Nice.
Chris. At least Chris didn't look as dorky as he did when watching VR porn. My God, I've never seen someone blush hard. I got a suntan off his blush.
Chairface says, Ian and Aoife, did you get to play the PS Pro yet? I haven't. Did you?
No,
We
no.
did get to see like a very quick demo of it when it was running
Horizon Zero Dawn?
Yeah, it looked gorgeous. It's like I just didn't realize there were so many colors.
More colours than you
More
could ever
colors
imagine.
that you could shake and stick at.
That's that HDR, whatever that is.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember what it was?
oh god, Chris told me in a video just yesterday, and it's something dynamic.
High dynamic range, I think,
Possibly.
maybe.
That sounds like it could be right.
I'm so technical.
I know.
This is why they won't let me hang out with Digital Foundry lot.
we get picked on by them quite a
They
bit.
do, yeah. They're all like,
Or just
these
like
guys,
the
they don't know
common
their
key
frames
games.
per seconds from their teraflops.
I don't even know what a teraflop is.
Oh, me neither. It's fine.
No, I'm not that bad. All right, so we're still.
Still got a
Ian, is that
oh
good?
no!
Or
This is bad.
this is bad. I think you've been.
It looks
defeated.
like we
Look,
might lose.
Yeah.
I think we
All right,
lost.
here we go. No, wait. Did we not get to
I
do
think
this?
we might have lost. I'm not sure.
No, we still get to do this. Print the rebels.
Oh wait.
Oh, do you get to
Trench
pick?
run? I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
I believe in you.
Oh, we did. We got onto the trench run. Okay, cool. So
Oh
I'm
my
going to tie
gosh.
intercept to this.
What a
And,
great
we
moment
will be
in Star
stopping-
Wars canon.
Yeah. So I can boost. The good thing about the TIE fighters is they have.
Easy,
They're a lot
easy.
faster and more maneuverable.
Ian, you're being a maverick here. I don't.
Don't crash. Oh god. He's put the thought in my head now. Right. So I need to attack all the red.
This is gorgeous.
So is this red thing?
You're giving me heart palpitations. What are you?
We're gonna evasive
Supposed to
maneuvers. There we go. Look, there he
All
is.
right. Okay, that was cool.
Oh god. Oh,
Ian,
I
like-
crashed.
He was flirting with death that entire time.
I like to play dangerously, you know.
I too
Yep.
like to live dangerously.
Right, this guy here. You're mine now. Oh, he's gone down into the trenches again.
Digital Foundry don't have your in-depth Spectrum knowledge, Ian.
That's very
Aw.
true. So I was talking to Digital Foundry's John Linneman this weekend, and we're hoping to do a Digital Foundry Eurogamer crossover
Are you?
When-
No, that's
where we do something on the
That's
ZX
brave.
Spectrum. So
about the Spectrum.
yeah.
What were
'Cause
you
it's-
thinking?
Well, John has never played on the Spectrum. He doesn't really know much
can-
about it. But he's got all those like fancy Digital Foundry analytic kits,
I
you know.
see.
So I'm going to provide him with the hardware and stuff.
So do you think you're going to collaborate and see how
We're
it holds up?
Yeah, we're going to stop, collaborate, and listen, and we're going to see. It's going to be a little bit of fun. I
Always
I think
Ryan.
we're going to. I don't think the Digital Foundry kit's built for like testing
Really
Spectrum
old
things.
stuff.
But we're going to have a bit of fun with it and see. That'll be something to look forward.
You do know new consoles are available, right?
New consoles are rubbish.
Stop living in the past, Grandad.
This game's
Look
alright.
at this brave new world you've
This
got.
game's alright, but it isn't a patch on Star Wars for the ZX Spectrum.
For God's sake.
Star Wars classic. It was a classic.
This
Star Wars Trench Run on the ZX Spectrum. It was insane.
Was it like, what was it we were playing the other day, and you were like, no, the dots, this is how it works. I was like, oh, it was the James Bond one, wasn't it?
Oh yes, yeah. Chris really struggled to enjoy the Spectrum.
You couldn't see, everything was transparent, everything was the same color. I tell you, I'm just glad I wasn't around in them days. There would have been a lot of controllers broken.
Well, I'm gonna do another retro console
Good
thing
God.
late to the party with Chris at some point.
Per Chris.
If you want to join in as well, you can. There's room on the sofa for 3, right? I think.
It'll be cozy. We'll give it a go. What was it? You were talking about showing him the Jaguar or something, right?
Yes, that's
Yeah.
right. So the Atari Jaguar's got like a massive controller with all these different buttons in, and they're not labelled, so every game came with its own little slip that you put in.
You're just glutton for punishment. That doesn't sound like fun.
I think it was, well, to be fair,
In my
the Jaguar
day, we
wasn't
had
a
to
massive
find
hit.
our fun with
It wasn't a
stick
massive
and
hit,
a brick.
but I think it will stick at a brick. The Jaguar was pretty much a brick. But yeah, I think it'll annoy Chris, so that'll be entertaining for everyone.
Sweet. Are you paying attention to what you're doing at all here?
A little bit. I've killed things.
What was the
Have
last
I-
time you watched?
I'm doing all right. Look, 13 kills, 23 deaths. Oh, okay. Well, my kill death ratio is not brilliant.
Stay alert for another attack. We have destroyed that attack.
They're laughing at my kill death ratio off screen. That's not helping my confidence, Lee.
To be fair, you should have looked into Ian's track record before you allowed him on here to play.
That's true. I told them I was awesome at games. They believed me.
Rebel ship annihilated.
Where's my ion cannons? Are they over?
Got one on your tail.
Playing the Trentron is pretty sweet though.
What happened there? Oh, I came up behind you.
Yeah. I wonder what it's like on the Rebels
On the winning side?
Yeah, on the winning side. We're winning, I think. I don't know. Because there must be some kind of exhaust port that they have to aim for
Uh-huh.
at some point. Come on.
You're supposed to be...
There we go. I got one. Look, I killed one.
Probably launch another attack.
Yay.
Attacking these guys.
Eliminate the fighters in the trench.
Really far, aren't they?
Come on now. Oh, there we go.
Cut them off.
That was an A-wing, I think.
There you go.
Flew
Look,
past.
down here. Down here.
There we go.
In the battle.
Pew, pew, pew.
Ugh.
Oh,
I got distracted by the other
killed
one.
by yourself.
Yourself.
The game burned you so hard just then.
I see that so much, killed by yourself, that it doesn't even register now.
As long as you're having fun. That's
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? It's not the winning, it's the taking part that counts. Although,
the fate of
other
the
people
entire
would
galaxy
disagree.
is in your hands right now. There you
this
go.
guy,
There you go.
look at him. Ooh, my
He's
mate.
dancing around you right now. This guy's been killing you for quite some time, I feel.
He's
I think he's picking on you. He's
He's stream
singled out the
sniping.
weak member of the herd. It's like this Higton guy.
Are you saying that I'm giving off a vibe of a noob, and that everyone's aiming for me?
Far be it from you to put words in my mouth again, but like, I mean, if the shoe fits.
God damn it! Right, here we go. Look, attack this guy.
There you go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's
Look at him.
died.
We have taken
He
out
can be
their
taught.
attack squad. Maintain visual
Right, I
scanning.
need to not die.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Look. Look,
where's
look,
he
look,
going?
This guy.
You go-
Get him. Get him.
Oh my
follow
god, you
him.
can go inside.
He's leading you into a
What?
trap.
You can. Jesus, I didn't know you could go in there.
Panicked so
oh
hard
my
then.
god.
You panicked so hard.
You can actually get inside it. All right. This,
I don't
this
think-
changes everything. If
I don't think you would survive pilot training school, to be quite honest with
No.
you. I think you'd wake up one night and they'd have like their bars of soap in their sock and they'd just like, get out of our
I'll- Wait a minute. There's this checkpoint that I totally didn't even notice.
You're really good at games, Ian.
I am the best.
Is here. The rebels
Here we
will
go.
stay on the run.
It's easy for me to criticize. I'm just watching you play. I'm
my
sure
first
I'd be a lot worse. Doing
Disclaimer: this is my first time playing this DLC. I haven't learned the rules yet.
Ooh,
Here we go.
she's a tight squeeze.
This is fine. This is fine.
Nailing it.
Where's the? What's
Goodbye.
I was just following the light.
You're just having a nice time, weren't you?
I was. It looked pretty.
Exploring.
Red's bad. Okay.
There you go, he's
Red
got
is
it.
Bad.
Red is bad. Red means danger. Ian.
The time is out. I don't-
Sometimes love, but mostly danger.
We are losing. Oh no.
The game's just like you're rubbish. Exhaust port in range.
Behind you. Homing missiles after you.
There you go. There you go.
Dead.
This guy is single-handedly handing you your butt. Well,
How are
you
the
and
people in
him.
the?
What are the comments?
They're not. They're not incredibly horrible about me at the moment, so that's good.
They're being friendly. They realize you're having a tough time. So, hold on. So the timer's down to 0 here. So what is it? They've got to get their shot.
I think
That's
so,
what they're
yeah.
waiting for. Okay. Well, where are
should
they?
have a go.
No, don't.
Come on, you should have a go. There
Finish
you go. It's game
For
over.
God's sake. No, I don't want to go in because I've spent so long like slagging you off. Like, I'll have a go after you like have another one.
All right. I didn't
So,
do too bad.
where
Oh, I
are
did-
you on
I
the-
did pretty bad.
Where are you? I see. Okay. There you go. You're not. I mean, you're
Oh,
not
brilliant.
last.
Oh,
You had the rebels beat.
I did all right for my first go, I think.
You can hold your head semi-high.
Semi-high.
All right, we having another go. Are you ready?
I'm gonna
that
have
was,
another go.
Let's call
I'm
that
just-
a practice run.
Yeah, I'm just taking it in. How many
That was just
credits?
you getting the lay of the land.
How was
And the
summary?
sky.
7 vehicles destroyed, 14 kills.
There you go.
Mm,
It's not 0.
okay.
It's not 0
I've
kills.
done better, but I've done worse.
All right. So back when you were playing this on the regular, what kind of kill streaks were you looking at? What kind of kill numbers?
Normally top of the leaderboards every time, you know. It's the pressure of being all these lights.
Why don't I believe you?
Pardon?
Why don't I believe you? I
I
don't know. There's something
You're
about your tone.
I don't know. I have
right.
no idea. Right, shall we... Which one are we going into now? Can I change my appearance?
Pew pew pew.
I wonder if I can swap to... I don't think I can swap to Rebels.
All right.
Okay, never mind. Let's press to join.
This side. Okay. Blast commence.
Okay, so this is blast mode. This is 12v12 first person.
Is this literally
stuff.
just deathmatch?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
All right. This will be fun.
defeat the enemy. The side that takes out the most enemies wins.
It's generally how
My
deathmatch
side.
works. All right. Well, I feel like there's less pressure on you to claim any objectives, so all you got to concentrate now is shooting straight. Can
Yes.
you do that?
No.
Come on, don't be so down on yourself.
All right, defeat the rebels.
Find the rebel base.
There we go. I'll follow this guy. This guy looks like he
He
knows what
seems
he's
to
doing.
know where he's going.
Is this the room where Darth Vader strangles that guy? Oh, jeez. Did he get crushed
Find
by
your
the
lack
door?
of faith disturbing. Rito! Yay! Look at you! Oh no, it was yeah. Uh oh. Move. Keep moving. Keep.
Oh, Nyub Num, or whatever his name is called.
Your problem is you should have gone around the corner and then turned around. You're too slow.
Not going according to plan.
So a real hatred for droids.
And then
huh?
butt.
Butt shot.
That's that lovely view. Oh no! Oh, come on. I was enjoying the view. This is just...
Yes.
Some people just...
The fault was all his.
Some people just don't want to appreciate beauty, the beauty of space. They just want to murder.
Spice!
Spice! I can't do a very good Tim Curry. Johnny does a wonderful Tim Curry. impression.
Johnny's really, really good at the old Tim Curry. I think it's because he's watched that clip like
Yeah.
at least too many
Millions of
times.
times.
All right. I feel like instead of just running directly into the fray, let's try and be a little bit more cautious.
Is this the prison block?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, no, you're on my side. Sorry.
But trigger happy there.
Don't go anywhere. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Trigger
okay.
out.
So this is, yeah, this looks like where they'd shoot to go down in the sewers, maybe.
You're going to go down into the rubbish chute.
It's quite cool, though. It's
Creepy
quite good
out.
fun spotting scenes from the film.
It is actually, yeah. I mean, that's you can tell this game was made with a lot of
Yeah,
a
and
lot
that's
of
the
attention
torture
to
bot
detail.
that was Torture's Princess
Ooh.
Leia. Wow, 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 wow.
Just it's like a Dalek. It's just armed with a whisk and a spatula.
Yeah. A weird, horrible injection. That used to freak me out when I was a kid. Scared the hell out of me. Can't find anyone.
Well, look, isn't
There's one.
there you go.
Oh,
This is this one guy.
I got a
It's just-
kill.
He must be like, this guy is rubbish.
It's true.
Mind you, you do have, because you're using
Okay, look, killed one.
the EA events account, right? Maybe people
Yeah.
are like, maybe you're a conspicuous target.
They
They know
think
that you're on a live
they
stream right
think
now.
I'm
they're like, "Let's
amazing,
take This guy
yeah,
on.
and so they're like, we're gonna kill this guy. That's 3
There
kills in
you
a row
go.
without dying. I just want to point that out.
No shooting from the hip for Ian.
Oh.
He's aiming down sights. He means business this time.
ADS. Ah.
What are we doing? What are we looking? No, check your 9 o'clock there.
I see. Oh look,
Yeah,
he
check your
just
six.
ran straight past me. Ah. JWC J-Bone. So hello to everyone in the chat anyway. How many people we got
Yes.
watching? Can't tell.
Does anyone in the chat have
67.
any questions about EGX or about, game or anything like that?
Yeah, any questions, shoot them in the comments. We've got them just below the screen, so we can.
Watch out.
We'll read them if we can. Is that a Death Trooper? You look forward to Rogue One?
Uh-oh. Hey.
I'm very excited for Rogue One.
Yeah, so the next DLC for this is going to be Rogue One related, isn't it? I think so.
That's the rumor. I'm not 100% sure. Yes, it is.
Yes.
Okay.
That's going to be exciting. Did you watch the latest Rogue One trailer?
The kind of story one that introduced you to all the characters. Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Cool.
I've only really watched the trailers. I've been trying to keep like my knowledge to it to a minimum because there's a
Yeah.
lot of kind of
It's
spoilers
hard though,
popping
because
up.
like it's just one every Star Wars trailer that gets revealed, it's like it's a big deal. It takes a lot to avoid it across all social media. Like I mean honestly, like when the trailers for Force Awakens came out, like my nephew who was 3 at the time every morning he wanted to watch that about like 5 times. Actually, because I've seen The Force Awakens literally about 4 or 5 times in cinema, and one of those times was to take him to see his very first cinema.
Oh,
it was
amazing.
the very first film he saw in the cinema was Force Awakens.
That is
I got
that is
some
a
cool
good film to
anti-points
be
for
the
that.
first, like.
And he was just amazed by it, because like he'd seen the earlier films in the house. And one of the first things he said when Han Solo came on screen was, "Why does Han have white hair?" I was like, "Well, honey, that's the the ravages of age."
Yeah. Oh man, the horrors of time. I mean that trailer that came out where he's like, "Chewie, we're home."
Oh God.
I welled up. I
feels,
was like,
the feels.
I promised myself I would cry. It was amazing. I watched that trailer so many
So
times.
good. Yeah, like, because I was in Anaheim for Star Wars Celebration when that trailer was unveiled.
Okay.
And, like, so they played, like, J.J. Abrams played it, and then everyone was like, and then they were like, let's just play it again.
Let's play it again.
Twice in a row, and everyone just lost their minds. It was so cool.
It was amazing. There you go. Positive
go.
kill death ratio.
There you go.
Not too bad.
Much better.
Space boat. Space
Burger.
There we go. What's this? Good question. Alex Magoo's asked a comment. Is EGX at Birmingham or London next year? I presume it's still here.
Birmingham, I would say. Yeah.
EGX Res will be at London in the, what's it called? Docklands Arena, is it? Or
The Tobacco Docks.
Tobacco
yeah.
Docks, that's it.
Yeah, that's an awesome venue. Actually, I really, really enjoy that. I'm gonna have
It
some
is
water.
a very nice venue. It's more smaller. It's a lot smaller than this, but a lot more intimate, and you can. Lots of indie developers wandering around that you can actually talk to. So if you're in the market, if you're thinking about one day making games, you know,
it's
there's
a perfect
developers you
event
can
for
talk
that.
to.
Yeah.
Here's like it's all the big lights and the big
glitzy,
AAA
yeah.
games and stuff. But both are really cool, and I'm not just saying that.
No. This is.
I'm biased or anything.
It is wonderful.
Oh, Fighter Squadron.
There we go.
Ooh. So allegedly on this mode, there's 2 new hero ships. One is Luke's
yes.
Red Squadron
Yeah.
ship, and the other is Darth Vader's TIE Fighter.
Ooh.
So I'm going to be on the lookout for those.
Okay.
Because before it was only the Millennium Falcon and Slave 1.
And how does the spawning of those work, or do they? spawn,
Again,
or
same.
do they,
It
like-
just they will pop up somewhere on the
Okay.
map, and then yeah, first come first serve to pick it
Okay.
up. I think. What are your names? Says a salty orange. I'm Ian.
Yes, I'm Aoife. Hello.
And we are two parts of the Eurogamer video team.
One half of a whole video team.
Exactly. Got Chris and Johnny. Johnny's the one with the beard, and Chris is the one who can't grow a beard. So they're easy to remember that way.
Neither can I, though. So you know, I'm not going to throw any shade on that.
Hold on, right, where are we going? I'm going to be an A-wing. Straight up, one of my best experiences of movie watching life was going to a midnight showing of Force Awakens.
It was it was awesome. Like from that, and like even though you know it's coming, like when you've got the scroll and then it just goes, da, 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 like my heart like leapt into my mouth. It was just so exciting.
Yeah, I went to a midnight showing as well. I was so excited.
That's right, I remember. Yeah, you
I
went.
put
like,
the day
straight
off
away.
work after and stuff. And then a few days later, because my mum's a massive Star Wars fan as well, I
Yeah.
went down and watched it with her in the cinema. And I'd seen it before and she hadn't, and so I was enjoying watching her reaction.
Yeah.
To it. Especially when, spoilers, Han dies. She was like, hand over her mouth, oh my god.
She really like,
yeah,
oh my
yeah.
God.
She got quite upset by it.
Did she enjoy it?
She's got a bit of a crush on Harrison
doesn't.
Ford. Oh,
Vintage Harrison Ford, yes please.
Oh man, Indiana Jones Harrison Ford is my crush.
Oh, I don't know. Blade Runner. Well, yeah, okay. Han Solo is hard to beat though. Actually, just any Harrison Ford, any decade.
Any decade Harrison.
Any decade Harrison Ford.
Even old grey breaks his leg on a door, Harrison Ford.
But
Crashes planes.
I love how he's like eased into old age. He's just so comfortable being the grumpiest man alive,
Yeah.
and it's fantastic. Like he has no F's to give. Like
Oh, is that?
is that? Yeah, I think
that-
it is.
It looks. I don't know. Normally it has. I think it is. Yeah, it is a different looking TIE fighter.
Shoot her!
That is going to have
Oh,
huge,
he's fast.
huge amounts of health.
He's fast.
So I might
Oh.
try and get a weaker one just to
Okay.
get some points. There you go. This one's weaker. There you go. Some photon torpedoes at him.
Mm-hmm. Someone says, glitch the system, the books aren't canon anymore. That's right, since they rewrote the whole Star
No.
Wars extended universe.
They, a lot of the comics and books that I read when I was younger are, yeah, completely erased.
I think,
No.
I mean, I know that a lot of people are upset by it, but it does make sense that they can now kind of rebuild the universe for a new generation.
Yeah. I'm just sad that they didn't retcon and
Yeah.
the prequels.
Uh,
Get rid of them. Wipe them out.
I know. It must have been kind of tempting, I feel. But,
They
you
could-
know, we'll always have the Clone Wars.
Yeah.
So.
But they acknowledged them in Force Awakens because they had Ewan McGregor do a little voice. Did you know that?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it was both Ewan McGregor, like
And
both.
Alec
both-
Guinness,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
they
Yeah.
both had like a little part in that sort of like the flashback
Yeah.
that you hear. So, what are your theories as to how that story is going to progress?
So there's a few theories. I've heard some interesting ones.
Yeah.
The one I heard recently was that Rey is Emperor Palpatine's granddaughter.
That's left field.
Was that left field? Yeah, it is a bit.
Because I mean, the main one is that she's Luke's daughter, right? That's the main sort of.
I always
conspiracy
thought
theory.
that Jedi's were like sworn to celibacy or whatever it
Well,
was.
they are, but I mean, look at Anakin.
Well, Hayden
It
Christensen, yeah, he was. But he
Ew.
turned to the dark side, didn't he?
doesn't- Yes.
Love.
Kind of.
Love.
Loved. Let
Love
the
killed
love
the
flow
light side,
through.
yeah.
He doesn't really have the same ring
Ooh,
to it, though.
that's a B-wing.
Ooh.
Oh, he's on my side though. Yeah. What else did I hear? I can't remember. Yeah, there's loads of rumours flying around. Did you ever hear the one about the Darth Jar Jar rumour?
Oh yeah, that he was
is-
actually a Sith Lord all
Yeah.
along. I do kind of love that.
It is.
It makes him a little
It's
bit more
such a
interesting.
long Reddit post, and
Yeah.
they go into so much detail that I almost want it to be true.
It would be like a big middle finger to like a lot of people.
Yeah.
Like a lot of, but it would make all those years of having to put up with Jar Jar being canon almost worth it.
It would kind of make me like him.
Yeah.
I would actually, yeah.
That he was so
If
Machiavellian
he
that,
was secretly
like-
being a massive dick on purpose, then I'd kind of be, I'd be like,
But everything is. I mean, I love the fact that like a lot of everything that happened is actually his fault for being the deciding vote for Palpatine
Yes.
as well.
oh, he's got a lot to answer for, that horrible little shit.
So how are we doing this time?
I
Are
think
you
we're
doing
winning.
Well, yeah.
See, what happened was we got into conversation and then I stopped trying.
Yeah, and then you become good, right?
Yeah, it's like when Luke switches off his targeting thing
You
on the
like
Trench
you
Star
just
run.
you felt the force.
You know.
You used it.
Feel the way of the Force. There is no try.
I am your own personal Obi-Wan. I'm
Exactly.
gonna talk you
E
through
for one.
this.
E for one Kenobi.
That does have a ring to it. I like that.
Yeah, we're definitely winning. Kapew!
Actually, that was a theory that I heard that Rey isn't actually a Skywalker, but that she's a Kenobi. That would be interesting. I
Yeah,
think.
that would work.
I think it would work actually because it kind of when you start delving into all the layers, it actually might make more sense
Yeah.
to the overall story than her just being another Skywalker.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many unanswered questions in Force Awakens, and there's bits of it that made me feel like they left a load of stuff on the cutting room floor. Like
Oh, yeah?
there was bits like that felt a bit like Captain Phasma. I thought was criminally underused.
Well, the fact that they made. I mean, the fact that it was such a high-profile casting, right? Like, she's absolutely amazing, and she really only has 2, 3
Two
lines.
lines, and
However, she
gives
doesn't
up
die.
so easy.
I know, but I feel like maybe they're setting up for her to come back.
I
a
hope.
bit
I
later
think.
on.
Yeah, that people say she'll be hunting
She's so
Finn in
cool
the next
looking.
one.
She
Got
was
the best
awesome.
costume in the
Yeah.
whole of Star Wars.
And you didn't get to see her fight,
No. So yeah, criminally underused.
Yeah.
I've got.
You're doing really well. Look at you.
There you go,
See,
Miles.
it was after the warm-up.
It's
now
just
you're ready to
I
do
was out of practice, but
That's
My old
true,
skills are coming back.
I play a lot of Overwatch at the moment, and like if I haven't played it in a couple of days and I try to go back in, you feel how rusty you are
Yeah.
immediately. Like, and it's really frustrating because you're like, I am so much better than this, but my response time is so low. Like at the
Yeah,
moment.
why am I not playing better? I'm always good. You
Yeah.
know. But then it takes a little while, and then you get into it.
So. Someone says, why don't you get the power-ups? I don't even know where they are, so
Well,
I'm not gonna
that's
say
a good
anything.
good question. Why am I not
Where are
getting
they?
power-ups? So they are hidden in the trenches.
Are those little blue?
Ooh, good.
Ah!
So they're the white. You see those white arrows?
Oh, I see. Yeah.
So you got two types of power-ups.
Are they worth going out of your way for, though? Because I mean, if you're actually, if you're going for the objective and like defeating the enemy fighters and stuff, then
Yeah.
maybe-
I mean, I like to go for these ones, which
Yes.
are these slow down the cooldown time
Oh,
of
I
your
see.
weapons. So it actually takes a long time for your torpedoes and your boosts to
come back.
recharge. So getting that is a very good thing to do. The other ones are health,
Yes.
Darth Vader is
and I can't see any of the special power-ups yet.
Okay. We'll keep an eye out for them.
Where are the enemies?
We're- you're-
There,
you're-
yeah, right.
Ooh,
Oh, someone's
uh-oh.
having a go. Let's do some
Evasive
evasive
maneuvers.
maneuvers.
All right.
Victory!
Yay!
Yeah!
So
There we go.
maybe-
We thrashed them. Look at that.
That is a round.
Second.
Okay, yay! Third.
2 deaths, 16 kills.
I'll
There you
take
go.
that. Well done.
There you go. I'm not
So
too rubbish.
Do you think you're ready to take on the DLC kind of 3-part challenge?
We can give it another try. We've only got about 15 minutes left, so
Let's
there's
try it. Let's see
probably
how we
enough
go.
time to do one of the rounds.
I think so.
But we'll give it a go. I think this playlist actually is.
Oh, is it randomized?
It's either randomized or.
Or it goes around.
It's been in a loop, isn't it? We did the 3-parter, then we did
Yes.
Blast, then we did this. So yeah,
So
it
you
should
think
go
it'll
back
be
to the
back to that
3-parter one now.
Sweet.
The battle stations, I think it's called battle stations. Yeah. So round summary, 5 kills.
I don't know about you, but I just want to watch Star Wars now, like really badly.
I do too.
Damn you, EGX. I'll go back to my hotel room and try and download it or something.
So every time Johnny and Aoife go off to America for E3 or something, I get them to bring me back bags of peanut butter M&Ms because they're my favourite sweets. Other sweets are available, such as Snickers and Flumps.
Smarties.
Marshmallow Smarties. But I love them. So last time you went to E3, they brought me back a big bag of peanut butter M&Ms, which I
gigantic
saved
bag.
for the premiere of Force Awakens.
Did you?
Yeah.
I didn't know you did that.
I saved
Aw.
them for that's like 6 months. I had to have them staring at me for.
In return,
Very
I get
hard.
Ian to bring me back the cheddar jalapeno Cheetos, which are my favorite things ever. It's like I can't stop eating them. But like if you brought me back a bag, like you can guarantee within 5 minutes of you handing those over, they're gone.
They're gone.
I don't have your discipline.
It was very hard, but I managed to save it. And Johnny went to America with Chris recently. Brought me back some peanut butter M&Ms
Didn't
again.
bring me back anything.
Did he not?
No.
He likes me more than you.
Gonna have a word.
Yeah, he brought me back them, and I've hidden them, and they are coming out for Rogue One. So midnight show in,
Delicious.
opening a bag of peanut butter M&Ms.
Um,
And I'm gonna enjoy the adventures of what's it, Jin Ursa? Is that her name? The
Yes.
female protagonist.
oh yeah, I can't.
Jin Ursa, I think it
Jin
is.
Ursa,
But it's
yeah.
like supposedly it's kind of like 7 samurai almost. Like they have different
Yes.
kind of.
Yeah, which I think is
guys.
I love the opportunity to kind of like delve back into the Star Wars universe, but with like a lot like differing sort of viewpoints and stuff.
Yeah.
I went to Star Wars Secret Cinema last year, and it was hands down one of the most like fun evenings. Like I think it was so much fun. They so like the idea of Secret Cinema is you watch a film, but there's like a whole sort of spectacle surrounding it basically. And for this one, it was we arrived. You had to dress up. You had like different kinds of like sort of I guess character archetypes from the film. So like I was a mercenary. And I went with like a galactic explorer who is basically Luke Skywalker. But you arrive and you get on you're in the space station and you get on your ship because you have to barter for passage to Mos Eisley.
Yeah.
Because different character types you have to bring different things to like to barter with like all these like shady underground characters when you get there. And when you get like it is a perfect replication of like replica of Mos Eisley, like down to the sand, like and the huts, and you go to like the cantina, and they have the band playing, and like there's like the blue milk bar and everything, and it was just so cool. And like every so often there'd be like a kerfuffle with like stormtroopers or something in like in the street. And then there was like there was a recreation of A New Hope, where like there was an actual full-size TIE fighter, like a TIE fighter and X-wing, like come down, and
That TIE fighter I heard was the same one that was at EGX last year.
is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, I suppose that makes sense actually. It was just so cool. I would do something else like that in like a heartbeat.
I got a friend called Drew who's a massive Star Wars fan, and he went. I didn't go, but he went, and then he came to my house like a couple of days later and spent like an hour just telling me step by step everything that happened. I was so
It's hard to not do that because
Yeah.
you're just like, listen, you just won't believe, like, because in that, like, because they obviously they encourage like role playing and stuff, and you have to, they actually get you to hand your phone over when you're going in there, so there's no
you're not allowed
taking
to take
pictures,
photos,
but you're so in the like everyone's really like in it, like, and oh gosh, like seeing kids there, like taking in everything that's happening, it's just so exciting.
Hopefully they'll do another one for like Return of the Jedi or something.
Yeah, I would hope so actually.
Because it was Empire, wasn't
That's right, yeah. So yeah, it makes sense. But like because going in, there was like literally like they were acting out A New Hope to prepare you for Empire.
Yeah.
And then like at various points throughout the film, like for obviously the duel between Vader and Skywalker, like they're actually doing it above your heads as the scene is
it?
playing.
Oh, they're reenacting it as it's
yeah.
going. Oh,
Yeah, it's so cool.
that's awesome. I've just got to tell you, I'm doing really well.
Are you?
I killed Slave 1.
Did you? I didn't even see Slave 1 there.
How am I doing? Top
Not
of the
today,
scoreboards. I told
Baba.
you I'd get to the top of the scoreboards.
There you go. Look at you. That's because my Kenobi vibes.
It's
walking
you're
so
like
zen
tuning
right
me
now.
into the Force.
I am strong with the Force.
There we go.
Has to be said. It must be the midi-chlorians.
It is your midichlorians.
My midi-chlorian count is very
It's
high.
off the Richter.
Per Qui-Gon Jinn. I feel bad for of all the sort of the prequel characters. I feel like he was. I mean, Liam Neeson tries so hard.
He does.
He deserves so much better.
Yeah, he was one of the best thing. The best thing about Phantom Menace, the only thing that
Yeah.
I really like about Phantom.
Do you not like Darth Maul?
He was okay. Like he was in the best part, which is the lightsaber fight. Like my favorite thing about the Phantom Menace is the Duel of Fates, the music
Oh
that
yeah.
plays. You know,
Do you know, it feels
That's
so natural. You kind of like you forget that was only introduced in that film because it's
Yeah.
so iconic now. Like it was just so perfect for that
Target the
moment.
Imperial
yeah, it still like gets the hairs on the back of my neck standing up. Yeah, and that fight, like if I could cut out the whole of the film and just have that fight
Yeah.
with that soundtrack playing, I'd love Phantom Menace.
Do you know that
But-
Darth Maul actually survives getting cut in half there?
Is that yeah?
He comes
does that
back.
happen in-
He comes. I think it's in the comics.
Is
He
it-
comes back and he's got like spider legs.
Amazing.
Because he wasn't badass enough before. They had to like just up the badass factor somehow.
Wow, I didn't know that. I think I heard rumors,
Yeah.
but
It was probably me that told you. I was
Yeah,
trying to
probably.
impress you some other time with my Star Wars knowledge.
well, I want to see Spider Legs Darth Maul now.
Pretty cool. It was pretty cool.
I think the other team have stopped trying. You know.
Do you think so? Where are I
I'm
can't
just
see-
scared
oh,
them all
there's
off.
one there.
Another one down.
La, ba, ba, la, ba, 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 la.
Locking on you.
It's gonna be stuck in my head all day now.
It almost makes up for the Gungans.
Oh, the Gungans.
Wonder-
Misa thinking.
Are people gonna die?
Misa thinking we be friends, huh?
Oh, Annie, Misa stepping a doodle.
Oh my god. Oh.
Like,
But he was introduced for the same reason the Ewoks were, right?
Yeah.
Like to sort of appeal
Fun
to the younger
kiddie
audience. But I
factor.
think you're playing down to how what kids actually want. Like
I know.
every time Darth Vader comes on the screen, my nephew like he loves Darth Vader so much. At the end of A Force Awakens, I turned to him and I was like, will we be Jedi's now? And he's like, no, I'm gonna be Darth Vader, obviously. I was like, all right. I've raised you well, child.
Yeah, nice. I mean,
Right behind you.
oh. Trying to get this guy and I've lost my train of thought. Where's he gone? There we go. TIE Fighter destroyed. I got an award. 10 TIE
TIE
Fighters.
Fighter destroyer.
Yes. So this is my favourite mode on Star Wars Battlefront.
Is it?
Yeah. Like normally, I will turn this on, like play for just play Fighter Squadron solely for about like an hour. It's a good little arcadey game to play if I just wanted some shooty bang bang time.
Shitty
without thinking too much. There we go.
All right.
We're getting.
You're doing well.
Yeah, we still got 2 minutes on the clock.
So are they just, I mean, there's no way to wipe them out before that timer runs out. It is literally they'll respawn until the time's up.
I think
Because
if we destroy the Star Destroyer before
Yes.
that time runs out, the
gotcha.
level will end.
Right.
Which I haven't been doing. I haven't been following the objective.
Right, because so it says here that the fighters are recovering, so I guess they
Yeah.
come in waves, right?
Kind of,
Ish.
yeah, you kind of reminded me that there was an objective.
See, this is
There
what
you
I
go.
said to you.
Yeah.
This is what people have been saying about this mode. Like, since it's come out, people kind of forget that there is an objective.
Yeah. It's just you get caught up in the whole, like,
Sure.
I'm an X-Wing pilot, oh my god.
It happens a
I
lot.
will be an X-Wing. I've just been flying around on the A-Wings because they're a little bit faster, a little bit more
Yeah.
nippy. The A-Wings have got boosts, the X-Wings have got shields and stuff.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Well, we do a bit of X-Winging, and then
Do you prefer the A-Wing then?
go, oh no,
Whee!
there we go, in the
Oh,
cockpit.
man.
So can you
That-
imagine this PlayStation VR or whatever it's going to be on?
The
in
cockpit view
cockpit,
looks really
flying around,
impressive,
it will
though.
be incredible. And I love it, like, we can't hear the sound here, but when you shoot a TIE fighter and fly through the explosion, you can hear all the bits of metal like pinging off
Oh, that's awesome.
off the hull of your ship.
That is
A
very
nice
cool.
bit of attention to detail.
What is your favorite Star Wars movie?
My favourite Star Wars movie.
It's got to be Empire, right?
It's Empire now. I kind of like my favourite when I was a kid was Return of the Jedi.
Is that right?
Yeah, because
Did you like the Ewoks?
it wasn't really the Ewoks. It was the fact that there's so many different crazy monsters. You got Jabba's palace with all the different
Actually,
robots
yeah.
and the different monsters in there, and then
You know, it's weird watching that back now, though, because it feels like, especially the stuff around the palace and stuff, it feels a lot more, I want to say, like, lighthearted, maybe, than like, the earlier Star Wars
Yeah.
films are. It's part of it is a bit more slapstick, especially with, like, well, with the dancers in the
Yeah.
palace. It gets a bit weird, I think.
it does. But the battle at the end is incredible. The whole "it's a trap"
Yeah.
kind of thing. Yeah. How do we? What is it? I'm trying to think of the quote now.
You've run out of quotes.
I've run it. It's the pressure of live stream
I know.
shooting and thinking of quotes at the same time.
It'll come to you, don't worry.
Oh, defeated.
What? Oh, man.
Pooh, defeated. All
But
right.
look at you.
Top of the scoreboard though.
There you go.
15 kills, 6 deaths. But I will take that top of the
It's
scoreboard.
not bad.
Big score. So we're going to wrap it up now, Aoife, I think.
All right.
We played. So that was us playing Star Wars Battlefront's Death Star DLC. It's very cool.
Yes.
I enjoyed it. I'm definitely going to play a bit more when I get home.
Yeah.
And you know, decompress from EGX.
After a very hectic
Yeah.
EGX, nothing you like more than shooting down TIE
Yeah,
fighters.
it's going to be cool. No, I enjoyed it. Very faithful to the feeling of Star Wars
It is
space
actually,
battles
yeah.
and stuff. And it's out right now if you want to play it. If you've got the season pass already and you haven't downloaded it yet, you can get it now. I'm going to be back on this stage tomorrow with Johnny. We're going to be playing some Titanfall 2.
Ooh.
So I can't remember what time it is, but I'll be tweeting out from the Eurogamer account and my Twitter account as well.
Awesome.
So yeah, from me and Aoife.
Yes, thanks
Thank you
for
very
tuning
much
in.
for watching, and if you're at the show, enjoy the rest of the show, and do come and say hi if you see us around.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.